Now to Sumter County, where they continue to see rainfall tonight. Our Shelley Garzone was in the Gamecock City all day. She brings us the latest.
Just power going out, worried about, electricity, and then the roads definitely.
Those are all the things Sumter residents like Elizabeth Heiss tell me concerns them as Tropical Storm Debby makes its way through the Midlands. Several residents in the area say the start of the storm reminds them of the 2015 floods, which is why they are preparing.
In 2015, we got over 6 feet of water in our house and lost the entire house, and so did our grandparents. It heavily impacted our family. We completely had to move out of the house, lost a lot of stuff. We live in a new house now, but our grandparents unfortunately still live in the same house. They just renovated the one that flooded, so they're currently very stressed and worried about the storm coming, so we've just been trying to help them prepare a little bit better.
City officials put out locations for residents to get sand on 107 East Hampton Street, 4888 Broad Street, and Dillian Park. In downtown Sumter, local businesses say they plan to stay open while the weather permits.
Most of the concerns we have is just the rain. If it's safe, we have an old building. It's over 100 years old, I think. So it's really, if the roof is going to leak, we can, make sure we're keeping an eye on that, making sure we're keeping an eye on the storm so it doesn't get any worse. Making sure our employees can come and go safely, and we're trying to mediate all that by making sure we're keeping an eye on everything.
We spoke with county officials who say preparations have been underway since before Debby arrived in Sumter.
The city has been diligent about clearing drains, storm drains, and we're trying our best to keep the ditches clear so that water flows as best as we can. Our typical storm preparation is drains, ditches. Second Mill Pond was lowered. The city lowered Swan Lake. There's several private ponds. Hopefully those owners are mindful of that. We've seen them lowering the water.
Sumter is expected to get a total of about 10 to 15 inches of rain during the storm. The county has informed residents to prepare for heavy floods, power outages, and downed trees.
As the storm intensifies, as it rains more, and if we do get more wind, urge people to stay off the roads, please, so our first responders can have clear roadways.
Shelley Garzone, News 19, WLTX.
Also in Sumter, if you're in need of bottled water, the Palmetto Oyster House and O'Grady's will be handing out cases of water tomorrow from noon until 1:30 at 415 West Mark Boulevard in Sumter.